Hello guys, it's Sneaky Snake here today and welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to be showing an extremely easy flight glitch for Tears of the Kingdom. This basically lets you go on a cart and go extremely fast without using any Zonai batteries, and this glitch is also extremely easy. The only requirement is that you're going to be needing a Zonai cart and a bow. And this also does not require any Zonai batteries, and it is also very easy to do. So in order to do this glitch, you're going to need to come to Hantino Village. And make sure you come to this little building you see right here that's in between the general store and the dye shop. So once you do that, you can go ahead and come up and ascend to this little platform right here on top of the tower. And also, just to clarify, this glitch does indeed work on the current version of Tears of the Kingdom, which is 1.4.2, and any other version as well. Once you come into this, what you're going to do is go inside of this little tower right here through this doorway. And basically in here, go ahead and drop your bow. Once you have dropped the bow, go ahead and put it next to this doorway around near the entrance, like right here is good. And then you may notice when you walk out, your bow actually disappears, and the game does that in order to save up on storage. So what you're going to do next is try to position yourself in the doorway, but not to the point where you can actually see the bow, probably to the point where the bow is still invisible, like right here. Now from here, go to your adventure log, and what we're going to do is watch one memory. You probably noticed when we exit out, you saw the bow for a split second. So what we're going to try to do actually is that after we go out of the menu, we're going to try to hit A to collect the bow before it disappears. So we'll go ahead and try it again. We'll watch the memory. And then quickly exit out and press A to collect the bow. And as you see, this time I actually did it a little too early, because if you press A little too early, you might see the bow actually appears on your back. If that happens, that does indeed mean you did it a little too early. So basically, once you do that, you just go ahead and put the bow back on the ground and put it next to the doorway. You want to actually try to get where the bow should be in your inventory, but it's actually not visible on your back. So I'll go ahead and try it again. So as you see, I did indeed get it that time where you saw I collected the bow, but it is invisible on my back. And if we check our inventory, you'll also notice that it says it's in our inventory, but it doesn't show us holding anything. So now from here, what you're basically going to do is go ahead and drop the bow. And then once you do that, you can go ahead and enter this area, and then all of a sudden you'll notice the bow is for some reason under you and is kind of glitched. So now after this, what you can basically do is walk outside of this building and down on the ground. And now what's crazy is that after this, you can basically just pull out a cart. And make sure you do not collect the bow, because if you do indeed do that, it'll ruin the glitch. But if you go ahead and go to recall, and then recall the cart, go ahead and get on top of it, and then unrecall it, you'll notice all of a sudden you start flying extremely quickly in the air. And yeah, that's pretty much this glitch. It's really crazy, and it's also really helpful because it gets you around super fast. And you may notice it's a bit hard to control this thing, so basically what you're going to do is press R to take out your weapon and look around with the camera to basically control the cart. And if you want to go a little bit faster, you can try to move forward to go a little bit faster, but be careful because it is indeed easy to fall off. Like if I move around like that, yeah, it is pretty easy to fall off. And another thing you could do is that if you take out a stabilizer and put it on the cart, this will indeed make it more stabilized while flying, although this does indeed take up battery, so you would indeed need to use some battery for this method. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This glitch is really crazy, and I also think it's really cool. It just basically lets you explore Hyrule really good and also really fast. If you did indeed like this video, make sure to like and subscribe because it'll help out a ton. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers soon, so a sub to the channel would be very helpful. Thanks for watching, and bye guys. See you in the next one.